meet you.
Want me to hold this?
Yeah, thank you. I'm Teddy from China. So many young Chinese people are captivated by Grogu.
Oh, really? Oh, good.
And get to know universe, even if they haven't watched any of the previous films. So, do you believe that the upcoming The Mandalorian and Grogu movie is a good entry point for these new viewers, and what's its biggest appeal for these viewers?
What was interesting about making a film about The Mandalorian and Grogu is that even though it's been a show for many years, we don't assume not everybody's seen those shows. So if you make a film, you want to introduce it to a new audience. But most people know who the Mandalorian and Grogu are. They've seen, Baby Yoda, and they've seen this character. And on social media, it's been part of our culture in a way where most people who know those characters might never have seen the show. So we wanted to make a film for the big screen in IMAX that had beautiful imagery and felt like it was bigger than what we've done before, but also give an opportunity for people who never seen any of these characters on screen before to come in and join into to Star Wars.
Hi, Dave. I'm Teddy from China. My question is, what makes you decide to pick Ryan Gosling as the new lead of Starfighter, the new movie?
Oh, I credit Sean Levy with that. Really, Sean be a better person to ask that. Ryan's obviously a great guy. I was just talking to him last night, and we're starting to really start to share Star Wars knowledge and stories, and I'm really excited about the potential of what they can all do together.
Hi, Pedro. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm from China, and I want to share with the news that the Mandalorian series is finally available in China yesterday on streaming platforms. Yeah.
Oh, what perfect timing.
My question is for Chinese newcomers to Star Wars, why should they watch the Mandalorian series and the upcoming film, The Mandalorian and Grogu?
I think it's a perfect opportunity to start watching the series because it is in a way that I've never seen on television before that brings a cinematic experience and also a kind of a nostalgia and also newness to the world of Star Wars storytelling. You have David Filoni and Jon Favreau that love Star Wars as much as George Lucas and honor all of the greatest elements and strengths and world building. So to get to start with the series, of which we have 3 incredible seasons of, and then wait until next year for the movie is probably the perfect way to experience The Mandalorian.
We actually don't know much about your new character in the upcoming film. So could you please tell us about this character and explain the significance of this character to the Star Wars universe?
Well, I would say that she was a fighter pilot in the Rebellion, probably during the Rogue One period, and so now she's, in charge of an area in the Outer Rim, just trying to make sure that, that's where a lot of the Empire people still hang out and hide. And I think she considers it her job. That's why she hired Din Djarin and the little person to help her fight this fight. Correct me if I'm wrong. I learned from the first season of Light and Magic and learned that actually, at the very beginning of the IOM, many highly creative individuals left their unfulfilling or poorly paid jobs to join the new team here and found success. So my question is, which do you believe is the most important, luck or talent or hard work in creative work?
Oh, wow. Oh, it's sort of equal measure of all. I think people who don't have passion and talent don't usually survive in the industry. But there is a large component of luck, and I'll be the first to say that I've been the beneficiary of being in the right place at the right time. But you have to be able to act on it as well.
That's right. I feel exactly the same. Being in the right place at the right time and having the potential. And I think that's what they saw in me in '93 when they hired me at ILM. I'm hoping they saw some potential. And then I had amazing opportunities and luck, but I had a lot of great coaching. Jim Morris, who was running ILM at the time, became a mentor of mine. So you need people in your corner, but you have to grab the opportunity when it presents itself and then run with it. So, yeah.
I think it's a combination of all three. I think at ILM, we like to say that we hire for potential. We're not necessarily looking for the most technically skilled individual to fill every single position. We're looking for people who have that spirit of innovation, collaboration, and a willingness to learn. So I think that's a key cultural ingredient in terms of who we hire and how we nurture talent. I think luck is a big one. You never know what project is going to hit that sweet spot of, creative storytelling, innovation, great visuals that are going to excite audiences. And so, we're fortunate at ILM that we get to work on the very best projects. And then talent, of course, you can't be working on these incredible projects unless you have what it takes. I think what you'll find on Light and Magic Season 2 that's interesting is that these powerhouse creatives also had that feeling that maybe they weren't good enough, that maybe they didn't have what it takes. And obviously they did, but I think that's a very relatable human reaction to being challenged in the way we were.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to the second season.
Great.
Hi, Anna.
Hello, what is
nice
this?
Nice to meet you. I'm from
Look at that.
China. Yeah, I'm Teddy.
Deefun.
Yes, we are a Disney fan community.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So my question is, how has portraying Jar Jar Binks influenced your career trajectory over the years?
It really has helped me. I'm directing a lot more now, and I just recently finished directing a video game called South of Midnight, and all of the acting that happened in South of Midnight was motion capture. And being Jar Jar and being at the beginning of motion capture gave me an experience I think that no one else has had. ILM has this ethos about it, which is like, we can figure it out. We can make it happen. And I bring that into every situation that I'm in. There is no such thing as no, there is no such thing as can't. It's just a matter of time before we all figure it out. And that's how Jar Jar has influenced me.
Okay.
Everything I do.
And my second question is, besides Jar Jar Binks, what is your favorite Star Wars character and why?
My favorite Star Wars character is Han Solo. And Han Solo is an incredibly complex character. He started as kind of a criminal, kind of a smuggler, and then even through his disbelief of this Force idea, he believes in family. He believes in, loyalty. He believes in people. And I just love that as a character. It's just so incredibly deep. And I love the complexity of Han Solo throughout all of those movies. So that's my favorite.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.